Alright guys, everybody been wondering where we at. We've been a little slow on videos the last few weeks. Well, the truth of the matter is we're just getting ready for hunting season. This is the busiest time of the year for us. The month coming into bow season, we're getting stands ready, trying to get everything ready for rifle season and all before bow season so we can hunt there at the start of bow season. Our trip to Colorado's coming up, so we got a lot going on right now. I thought I'd do a video this evening. We got some stuff coming in to kind of up our game on the filming for our hunts and try to get a little more footage. We're going to try to kind of expand our hunting videos this year a little bit and see how that works out. But I've got some products that I've got ordered and come in for helping with our filming and stuff to make it a little bit easier on us. And I thought, what better than to share some of this with y'all. Some of you may want to do some recording yourself. So I'm going to start doing some reviews on some of this stuff that we're opening up and just see how it works, you know. And hey, if it don't work, I'm gonna tell you it don't work. If it works and it looks good, we're gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. One of the products that I've got, and this was an Amazon purchase, is it's from hawkhunting.com. It's a hawk. It's just a jaw style clamp, says here, clamp and film anywhere. So we're gonna find out. I did go ahead and cut the tie straps off, but I have not put it together. So that's all the packaging that it come in right there. You got some directions on the back. It shows a four-wheeler bicycle, different things. That ain't really what we got in mind. We got in mind some trees, because we're gonna be up some trees here in a few days. But we'll see. I'm gonna show you. We got another one here. I hadn't opened this one yet. It's called Gooseneck phone holder. I didn't know which one I wanted. Wanted some we could hold our phones and our GoPros with, so I ordered both of these. We've got one coming. I'll wait and share that with you in another video. One coming to mount on a bow and maybe a gun, so pretty excited about that one too. This one is supposed to be adjustable. They advertise it as adjustable. This type clamp I am familiar with. I use some of these clamps on the boat with some of our filming, and they do pretty good. So I was pretty anxious to try this one, kind of see how big it would open up. And my experience, most time when I'm climbing a tree, most of the limbs that are there next to me, I can probably fit that around. We got the railing on the truck. I'm just gonna see, and I haven't even tried this yet, but I'm gonna see if I can just set it up on this railing on this bumper here. I'm gonna tighten it there pretty snug. That's pretty sturdy. If I need to adjust it, I could probably move that. What come on it right here is a GoPro mount. I'm not real good at reading directions, so what I do know is this is a phone mount. This is a spring loaded one. I'm familiar with those. We use some of those in our filming. This is just our GoPro attachment. We're gonna be using that some. I can see we're adjusting that, getting different angles. It's pretty twists around different directions. Looks like you can get about any angle you want with this thing. I'm actually pretty impressed with it so far. Hopefully it holds out through the review and through some hunting. What I do know, this ball right here, there's another ball on this GoPro mount. You can unscrew just this GoPro mount. You got, these are 1/4-inch bolts here, 1/4-20 I believe. So anything that would screw in 1/4-20 would screw on there. Most time we use this little bracket right here for our GoPros and for phone attachments. You could put another phone holder directly onto this. Won't really need it, I don't think, with this one. So what I see here is it looks like this is a nut. I'm gonna unscrew it real quick, and I think that ball will just pop right out, and it did. So now I can put that nut right over that ball again, pop it in there. That's pretty good for not reading directions, I guess. Hopefully it screws on there. I can get it threaded on. I think I put that on there the right way. Yeah. Looks like the same size ball. Alright, finally got it on there. It's a little hard to get that, like that other ball was a little bit bigger, but it's not a deal breaker. So I'm gonna borrow Danielle's phone a minute. It's over here going off. She gets a lot of texts sometimes.
Whatever.
We're just gonna type in her, what's your password?
No, we already did that before.
Type it in. I'm gonna go to her camera, set it up just like I'm videoing, see how well this thing's gonna work. So if I wanted to video like over there or something, pretty sure you got to make sure everything is tight. Come around over here and get a shot of this so they can see kind of how shaky it is or whatever. So it's fairly sturdy. I mean, it would work. Definitely good for a GoPro. Phone's a little bit heavier, but if I want to video the other way, you can see, like if I wanted to follow something, it'd be a little harder. But if I just want to set it up, video over here. If I want to video down a shooting lane or somewhere a trail where I think deer's coming in or something, it'd actually work okay. Go down wherever I want to go with this thing. It's actually going to be pretty good. Probably get some use out of this one. So not too bad. Actually kind of impressed with it. Not sure how well it'll hold up to the side over here. It's actually pretty good. So it holds up right there. If I wanted to set it up on one of our tree stands or something where I'm hunting bow with a bow or whatever and get a bow shot, like I could do that right there pretty easy.
Or if you want to watch football, you can just have your phone.
That's right.
Netflix.
If you want to use it for something else, watch videos or something, it'd actually be an okay device. I think this metal here is slick and wet, probably from my sweat. It'd definitely hold better on a limb. So far, I think that one would work fine. Our next one's gonna be the Gooseneck phone holder. Let's see how well it works. Made by Lemicall. Maybe I'm pronouncing that right.
It's bigger.
Yeah. Disadvantage of this one is it's probably not gonna work with a GoPro. It's a phone holder, probably more designed for desktop surfaces and stuff like that. I just thought we would try it, see how well it worked. So we'll go right to it. See if we can even clamp it on. I do know that gooseneck is really strong on this one, like real strong. So just don't know how strong this is gonna be. I like its design if it holds up. We're worried about the plastic, but it looks like it's pretty well enforced. So the head actually pivots. I kind of like that.
It's got a gap right there. Yep.
Okay, well, that's actually
Might be.
Holds pretty good. Of course, like I said, a limb or something or the side of a stand's not going to be like a 2x4. This would clamp right onto. So it may actually work good in our box stands. And it is pretty stout. Like when you turn it somewhere, it's slipping a little bit on this bumper, but it's got a rubber grip on it. It's actually pretty strong. So I do like the fact that this one, like with a phone, you'd be able to come in here and do whatever you need to record, hit record, zoom in, whatever you got to do, and it's in that jaw pretty good. So actually fairly impressed with this one. You could turn it, rotate it. So yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. It's a little bigger, but you can curl it up if you wanted to. If you didn't want it to be that big. Look at that. It's actually pretty nice. This neck is really strong on this one. It's got a little wobble to it, but like when you filming, like it would work pretty good. And I don't think this one was maybe 20 bucks or something. I think $19 for this one. So kind of like the simplicity of it, to be honest about it. I'm gonna give it one more test real quick. I'm gonna just see, this is real thin surface right here. I'm gonna just see if it'll clamp onto this angle iron. That's pretty thin, probably like an 1/8 inch thick steel right there. Tell you what, that's pretty nice actually, to be able to do some filming. And with this hollow in here, I can see the video pretty well if I'm looking back or self-filming, either one. I'll turn it around where y'all can see right here, actually the pond and all. So if I wanted to come in here and say zoom in, I could zoom in still. Probably could even move this down like this so the phone's easier to get to on everything. I actually like that. That'd be pretty nice for filming in a deer stand or something. Some of the stuff that we're gonna be doing. It moves a little bit, but once you steady it up, you're gonna have some pretty steady film right there. It's pretty nice. All right, real quick, one more time. This is the Lamicall Gooseneck series phone holder that I think will have some good use, especially like this one for like in the box stands. That'll eliminate tripods and stuff like that too that we use a lot. Then we've got the hawkhunting.com. This is a clamp. I really like this design for limbs and things like that. It'll still clamp on like a 2x4 or anything, I believe. But climbing in a tree or up a ladder stand, anything like that, this one's going to be ideal to fix a GoPro on or a phone. You can put your own phone bracket on if you don't like this one. This one seems to grip a phone just fine. I don't think you'll have any problems with it falling. It's a pretty stout neck on these, on both of them. Pretty impressed with them so far. We're going to be sharing a lot more of this kind of stuff with y'all, the things that we use every day. That we're bringing stuff we're getting new that we're taking out to the field to film these hunts and stuff like that. Thought it'd be kind of interesting. I'll be sure to leave the Amazon link to both these devices in the description of the video, so y'all go check them out. Pretty easy to find them. They're not real expensive. Look like pretty quality stuff. Y'all be sure to check out our hats also online. That's another one of our patch hats here at God's Country Hunting and Fishing. If you hadn't got your hats, order them. I'll leave a link to our online store also in the description of the video. That's going to be it for this one. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real.